I'm gonna play for VOD. Where are we going?
I do commend you for how hard you work, Commander X. I went to sleep while you were still casting that nightmare game, and then I woke up and you were already casting Korea.
Honestly, actually, you know that finish to the GeeKay Team Liquid game? I was like cooked after that, you know? That was like the last of my energy. I'm in like a hot room, I'm tired. And then Nightmare go 2 maps up and I'm like, this is okay then. It's gonna be done soon. And then roll out fucking Life Weaver Mercy and I'm like, oh, they're gonna turn it into a dogfight. Then they lose map 4 and I'm like, these guys have no respect for my sleep schedule.
Do you have an AC in your room?
No, because it's...
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's rough. It's over the summer. It's rough.
It's gonna get so bad, no?
Yeah, because we thought about having one installed because obviously most houses in the UK don't have aircon compared to like if you go to like Spain or something or Riyadh, for example, every building will have like pretty robust aircon, or LA as well. But no other houses in the UK do. And obviously what I have is where I live, it's, do you know, like terrace housing? So basically there's no gap between the houses. So it means all the houses are quite close together. So if I have my window open, especially once we get to like the later NA games, I feel like I'm really taking the piss with the neighbors if I'm like full casting with the window. Because they want their windows open because it's warm as well, but like they're not making any noise. I'm shouting. It feels like really disrespect. And you know, I've never had too much of a problem with neighbors, but I know friends who have like moved house because their neighbors are just like noisy and annoying and stuff. So it's like, I don't want to be that guy. But also, I don't want to have my door open into the room, like to the rest of the house, because like it's also super fair that my fiance gets to exist without having like someone screaming while she's trying to watch TV or something or go to bed. Yeah. So it means I'm actually just like boxed in quite a small room with a computer running. So we did.
You have a fan, right?
I have like a fan, yeah, but the problem with the fan, what helps the fan most is airflow. But with the window closed and the door closed, there's no air. It's just like
I have the same problem. Like during summer, it's genuinely like almost impossible to play for me because it's so hot. Like it's so fucking hot. Like I close my door, the window has to be closed as well for the same reason as you, and then the PC is just heating it up. But you have to cast on top of that. You know, like you have to like permanently talk and everything. Like that
I mean, it's nice because I obviously, like when I played back in like TF2 days as well, and I would have the same thing because again, like no aircon and stuff, and I'd be in like apartments and that. And I used to hate playing as well when it's just like your hands are like perennially sweaty and you can't do anything about it. So I don't have to deal with that side of things, but it's like the long days of focus are gonna be real tough. So I might do it eventually. It's like it's expensive. It's not like impossible expensive. It's just kind of expensive for like something I'm only gonna use for a few months of the year. But it is like a long-term solution. I mean, we have the
same issue. But it might be time that Europe starts investing into PCs because it really is getting extremely hot in the summer.
Yeah, well, we have a portable one, you know, like the sort of standalone units where you just connect a pipe to the window. We've got one of those for because our bedroom is like upstairs, top floor, like a converted loft, which means heat rises, so it gets so fucking warm. So we have one for there, and we just turn it on like a few hours before bed just to cool down the room so we can actually go to sleep. But it's like, this room is too small for it.
Those are actually good, right?
Yeah, no, they're really good. I think Astro has one as well. Okay. But yeah, like they're actually worth it. Like it doesn't solve the problem for my office because you have to put the pipe out the window, which means the window is still open, so we have the same noise problem. But for just cooling down a room, like our loft room is quite big, but you know, we put it on for a couple of hours and it cools down the whole room. It's really good, actually.
Yeah. Might be time I invest into something like that.
How warm does it get there? Not that warm compared to like properly, like not as warm as LA or Riyadh, but we're probably like 25 to 30 when it's kind of at its hottest.
Really? Surely it gets hotter, no? During like peak summer?
We're probably like, but still, I don't know, like mid 30s at most, I'd say, honestly.
Yeah.
But what happens is like, the worst part is it's the same with our loft room and same with this small room, is if I, like, say we go to bed at midnight in our loft room, and then if we didn't have the aircon on, or when we didn't have the aircon, it would be like even warmer than it is outside. So it'd be 32 degrees in our room. Yeah. And then I go downstairs and stand outside, and it's like 20. Because the heat, it just doesn't dissipate. Because UK houses are designed to keep heat. which is good in the winter, bad here.
Yeah, it's so bad when the PC is running as well the whole time. Like my room is legit a sauna.
It's like when you're playing a game or you're streaming, the computer's also like doing stuff as well. So it's like, it's actually... Sauna mentioned. Yeah, not that sauna. Yeah, like comparatively, like when I went to Riyadh and when I went outside in Riyadh, oh my god, literally the hottest temperature I've ever experienced, and it felt like impossible to be outside for long periods of time.
Yeah.
But every time I went inside, I was putting a hoodie on. Because the aircon ramped up to full, so I was like, it's this weird thing where I'm actually wearing a hoodie around Riyadh, even though it's the hottest temperatures I've ever experienced.
Yeah, I'm the same. I just carry a hoodie everywhere in Saudi, you know. But it's like, I don't know, because you're never really outside because it's just impossible.
You can't, yeah. Same in
LA,
right?
Like we were there in August, right? In Saudi.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
No, you were there as well. I mean, EWC. Yeah, it was genuinely. It's like your skin is burning.
It was like, I swear it was like 45 or something, and I was like,
yeah.
I remember seeing it on like the weather app, and I'm being like, this has to be wrong. Like, I don't think the temperature's go that high. Like it doesn't get that hot. It's not possible. It can't be right. It's like I've never walked outside like 40 and it's 45. There's no way.
Yeah, and then I'm legit freezing in EWC. When we're playing, I'm freezing.
It gets to 55 in Dubai? Fuck.
No way.
Like, it just feels... Like, I can't comprehend it, you know?
Yeah. You get used to it? I refuse to believe that's true, by the way. I can't. There's no way. It's just too hot, you know? No human can...
Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of these countries do similar things, right? Where it's... Because Riyadh has very much like a nighttime culture because it's like cool enough to actually be outside and hang around and do social things.
Work goes from 5 in the morning to 12, then everyone goes to sleep to survive the next 6 hours of heat.
I guess it's smart they invest so much into esports as well, because they have a pretty young population and they don't really leave the house because it's so hot. So what do? You play video games.
Get good at them as well. Win a World Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. In Rocket League as well.
Have they won the Rocket League as well?
Yeah, they won Rocket League as well.
That's pretty good. Thanks for the bits, no idea. I spent a year in Southern Africa. The heat is so insane. Daily work goes from 5 in the morning to midday. Then everyone goes to sleep to survive the next 6 hours of heat and then starts working in the evening again. Yeah, because I think even that's like the original idea of like the Spanish siesta, right? Is it's so hot in the middle of the day, everyone just takes a break, and then we come back a little bit later and just work when it's not like unbearable heat.
I don't know. I see like people working in the heat in Saudi, like construction workers or whatever. I feel brutal. So bad. Genuinely, I don't know how they do it. I have the biggest respect for these people.
Problem isn't the temp, it's the humidity. Yeah, the UK is quite bad for humidity. Like, whenever it was... Riyadh was just too hot now. It didn't matter if it was humid or not. I felt like it was just too hot. But when I was in Spain, I feel like it was hot, but it wasn't as bad as the UK, even though the temperatures were slightly higher.
Well, unfortunately, the desk has to clock out here, Commander.
The desk is clocking out?
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing me on.
Of course,
and
mate.
I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care, mate. Early bed for the desk. But we at least know all about AC and temperatures now. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Pumuki. I'd agree with that though, yeah. There's like Riyadh was still worse than both, but I'd rather that. No, yeah, Psycho not going to the wedding. London core only. When's GeeKay played Nightmare? I want to say it's week 6, actually. It's like one of the final... Yeah, the first game of week 6. So, final week, first game. Is Backbone going? Yeah. London core. All the London boys, or like the boys who are around both years, they were invited. No, Hattie's not available. It was all like a bit up and down. Yeah, obviously bear in mind most of the London boys still have professional commitments, unfortunately. The nature of esports work, broadcast, coaching, player, is your free time is really hard to schedule. You know, for example, we booked for wedding, and my answer to it is I just have to leave for 3 weeks. You know? So, that's the version of it, but not as reasonable for the players on teams. Yeah, Coleman's best man, guys. Of course Coleman's there. Imagine you don't go to the wedding due to go... Exactly, right? Not really EMEO-wise. People were asking if you were going to the wedding, Coleman. Is Amarim going? No. Amarim's too busy as well. He's got some work to do. I'm planning on it, but you know, Overwatch on next weekend. Fuck. And now how much you love the Overwatch, Coleman. Oh, where are we going? GeeKay with a Moira ban. Which co-streamer will I watch now? Don't know, you guys will find someone. Unter will still be on for most of career stuff as well, so you'll be alright there. But yeah, Ply will be on, Rack will be on. You guys will find a new home. A temporary home. Just to stay away. A stay at the grandparents. Oh yeah, does Tomofen do EMEA and NA now as well? A honeymoon, if you will. Exactly. I'll go to Greece. You guys go for a weekend away at the lovely, romantic destination stream over at twitch.tv/apply. All right, here we are. Ilios is for choice by GeeKay. They want to play the dive. They're playing Kiri, Lucio, Winston, Tracer, Freya. Sombra is banned from the DhillDucks here. They want to protect their Freya a little bit from that. We saw Ramon play a lot of Sombra yesterday. GeeKay have banned Moira, which we've seen come out at times from the Ducks. Don't think it's going to be too impactful. They'll be more than happy with a Kiri, Lucio mirror here, Ducks. Well, at least for now. Still one of Nightmare's best comps. Little Waller's Frothy Philly's going to meet up here, but harassment from the backline, TP away, forced, but it's Kufru who dies. Same thing happened to Kellen. Many such cases. GeeKay did give a first flip for what that's worth, but without a tank, it's going to be hard for him to preserve that space. They take care of Lethal and Freya. They're still quite low. They're making a bit of a meal of it. Well, Moan's found a trade on the Kiri out of all of this. They've still got control of point here, GeeKay. They can touch for a while. Ramon's been forced away. And they're ping-ponging the point right now. Kufra has come back and died again. I signed Kufra in my fantasy. What is he doing? Ramon's going to die, and DhillDucks will hold on to the point. How on earth is Kufra on 2 deaths already? It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Baz gonna hold for high ground here. Frothy Philly is caught in spawn, actually. Where are they? The backline is just here. Baz is gonna go trade that one out. With the backline behind, they're trying to force for point while the backline was all the way behind. Admirals in UV's adventure is for nothing. Beat comes through from Red X. It kills Lethal eventually. But everyone, they killed for backline, then they beat? I'm confused. I'm confused. They're in control of point. Let's not ruin a good thing for the Ducks right now. It's going well. It's going better than we all expected. Double support ult coming back for GeeKay very soon as they clear Wamone off that high ground. Wamone's trying to get his way onto the backline, wants to force this TP out. Bit of pressure, and Razor dies going deep for that. Wamone's killed for backline in the meanwhile, and now flipping the point here with UV. Redex is going to come for the contest, but an execution, it seems, back there, and GeeKay right back in control of the point. They'll clean up, set up forward, and good news for GeeKay. It was a free retake. They didn't have to spend a single thing. DPS and support ults ready to go. This means the Ducks. The walk-up's going to be scary. If they ever get a shift force, there's a chance for that Kitsune Rush to come out. Admiral could even push with beat if they want. So GeeKay, they're in control of the aggression here if they want it. Razor going to try and pressure this Freya out. Forces Lethal to DP. Now the beat push comes through from Admiral, trying to chase down. The disengage attempt from DhillDucks is looking good right now. More pressure onto the Freya. Links up with Frothy Philly, and they will be okay to survive that one. Now they have the Kitsune Rush to mirror UVs. Kufa has swapped onto the Hazard in all of this, worth saying as well. Also a believer it's too bad, or too hard one for Winston. Now coming back, Bowler over the top, damage onto Baz, and actually Redex has been separated here, pushed into Lethal, who pops him at the back of the head. They come back in, they're winning this Kitsune Rush trade. Razor's Pulse Bomb is not going to be enough value. I mean, it gets a kill, it does what a Pulse Bomb should do. But the kills are too much to overturn, and DhillDucks going to have to play for one last recontest. They're going to have to try and find a way through Kufa's downpour as well. Late kills here onto Frothy Philly are going to cause problems too. GeeKay are holding very aggressively. They're going to put a lot of pressure on Reddit, a lot of pressure on Razor. And this should put him in a position that's quite tricky. Redex has gone all the way around to take some attention. He's pulled him back. Admiral is on the hunt trying to mark that position. Admiral's looking for him. He blocks him. Admiral and Lethal get the job done, but the overtime is triggered. Now a boot trying to get him back into the downpour. Baz is going to get Suzu'd, but he's taken so much damage on this. He lives for now, but he's so low. Kufa will clean it up, and GeeKay will recover from what was a bit of a rough start. Really, it was... Once they were on the Hazard mirror... Reddit's good for one more. Once they were on the Hazard mirror, they were all fine for it.
Score 0-1.
But for Winston was a bit of a struggle. Interested to see if GeeKay stick on this one, or just start on the Hazard. We are on Ruins, so probably even more reason to think they might start the Hazard. Let's see. Kufa on those 2 early deaths. Lethal actually got 3. Frothy Philly on 6. Looks like Kufa might still be alright. Like, towards the top of damage. 12 of limbs as well. It's a normal Winston ball on rooms. Now, I think the space you need to control, like if you play in this position as Hazard, you can sort of control... It's going to move camera, but you can sort of control that space a little bit better. Like, the area you need to control around point, I don't think is as big. It's going to be a Hazard mirror anyway. Worth noting, Lethal has come out of the Sojourn as he swings right side early. They've spotted him out and forced him back, and Lethal will just take a more passive position back with his team. Admiral and Ramona having a bit of trouble. Looks like they've been forced back on the flank. Baz seems to have won the Mega Control for now. Lethal is trying to catch on the flank. Hits a dink onto the Lucio. Disruptor shot down there as well. Redex manages to get back out to the team. Now Lethal's going to charge up the rail and look for more of the same, honestly. Get that rail. The boop in from Admiral, though. Oh, what boop. Honestly, we've not had too many boops of the day, but that's about the only contender we've had. Boop of the day for Admiral, sending Baz back in. We're hoping for a higher standard for boop of the day, but we have to take what we can get. We have to live in the real world. Good boop in to Baz. They get the punish. Wamone is in the spawner killing Frothy Philly. Wamone wants to... Yeah, Wamone and Admiral are just terrorizing them. Deal with that threat behind. Come back towards the point. And it's going to be a full reset for DhillDucks. Support ult advantage for GeeKay going to be available partway through this fight. They're holding forward as well, so DhillDucks have to do a lot of work just to get out. Slash onto Lethal, but he avoids the wall, importantly. Now they turn onto Baz. Wall off onto Baz to try and punish him here. Pressure from Razor behind as well. Ramone's duking that one out, but not too much damage, actually. Kufa's doubled in. He thinks he's got the HP advantage to keep pushing. Lethal's won a duel off screen. Now Baz is retaking the high ground. Kufa's going to get walled away as well. Ramone's looking for a way back onto it, but Admiral's More kills off screen, winning these duels off screen as they keep each other at bay. Now they're all going to push forward. GeeKay with his player advantage. All over Baz, all over Razor. I don't think Baz is going to get out of this one either. Oh, Suto at spawn actually, and PTK finds the trade. Baz does live. A breakout opportunity for GeeKay. Now coming through. Was that a boop as well? Did he get him off the map? Maybe a new contender for boop of the day. Admiral gonna take all the nominations here. Admiral playing on coast right now as they try and fight Baz on the high ground. He's low, and the backline from GeeKay deal with that. Bloodthirsty. Admiral's gonna try and help his Sojourn walk forward now as they chase for more kills. And they are full wiping him right now. Only the Kitsune Rush invested for that one as well. Pulse Bomb trade is good for Razor. They're going to keep hunting it down. Razor tries to live. The wall gets in Ollie's way, actually, so he goes back. Downpours are going to come out. Everyone's locked up. Renix doesn't have the beat yet, 97%. Admiral does. Kitsune Rush now used from Frothy Philly, and they're trying to back it up. Kufa with, well, it's a double wall up for choke. They're going to back it up to point. Renix is coming back with a late beat if they can trigger the overtime. Razor can trigger the overtime, but recall has been forced. Razor might need to get another touch. Going all the way through. Here comes Renix with the beat. Gets the touch as well. Catches everyone with the beat. DhillDucks not done with it yet. Ramon has a pulse bomb to look for a trade. There's an overclock from Lethal in the back as well. Good one dink set up to PTK. Ramon's finishing these ones off. Renix is low as well, but actually Baz has forced the kill onto the Sojourn. Again, DhillDucks clinging into this. Baz will get traded. Ramon is still behind. It's just for Lucio and Tracer, but Lucio goes down just for Tracer left. And DhillDucks, they extend the map. They are back in it now. Great beat from Renix. Hits the rollout, comes back in, beats everyone. They find the kills. And now GeeKay have to play retake. They're close to the Kitsune Rush. Closer than any of their other ults at least. But PTK's got this overclock ready to go. Low HP for now as Ramon's going to try and move in. Blinks past for Tracer. The overclock goes though. Kufa's going to try and disengage. You can see PTK, he wants to chase. He's got the slide to go, and Kufa will get deleted by that one. Full rail left over as well to help this fight on point. Ramon's going to be forced all the way behind. Goes to the Mega. Uses the extra blinks to go away. UV can get the TP out as well. Is UV... Oh, there's a slide away onto Lethal here. Lethal's on the run. They can't find any of these late kills, actually. Oh, yes, they can. They found one. But they use this opportunity to Kitsune Rush on point. It's one. Oh, but Kitsune Rush gets 2 kills immediately. DhillDucks weren't set up for this recontest because they were chasing for too long. Loads of pressure onto Baz right now. Frothy Philly might not get this Kitsune Rush in time. No, Yuvi's going to kill them all. Downpour comes out. TP to avoid it. Kufa is locked up, but the beat from Admiral is good. Keeps them all alive. And GeeKay do close it out. Even though... Heart from the Ducks, right? Heart from the Ducks. We look at some numbers. All right, hoping... I feel like Kufa's not going to score that well. Yeah, UV the highest scorer, 6.5. Admiral, 5.5 actually. Ramon, 5.5. Lethal, 1. 6 Fs for him. 4.5 for Kufa. I mean, yeah, to be honest, it was those 2 early deaths that really ruined their numbers. Frothy Philly racks up a quick 10. Probably yes to Stockholm, but undecided yet. Undecided. Depends if they offer me an opportunity to co-stream from the event or not. Yeah, Pred on whether Frothy Philly will go -20 in the series. I'm going with no. I'm going with no. Did you guys know that Admiral was so flexible on London? My theory is he wasn't that flexible on London. Because we played him on other heroes, and honestly, it was a struggle. I think we're seeing, I guess, development. Because obviously, we played him on Brig on London. You guys would have watched a lot in those games. Right? You would have watched a lot in those games. So I think if anything, like the way I'm interpreting it is development, improvement from Admiral. This is what he should be praised for, you know. The motivation to stay the richest man in Estonia? Exactly. Wheats gap? Fuck. Bloody wheats every time. All right, where are we going? Circuit, Ducks are banning the Ram. GeeKay are banning the Kiris. So, feels like they want to play... banning the Ram normally implies a Sigma or a Zarya. GeeKay going to ban the Kiri, presumably to try and stop some kind of Kiri Lucio type backline, something that can go all in aggressively. Very much the expectation is that they are going to be playing BAP Lifeweaver here. And if they're playing BAP Lifeweaver, I think what GeeKay are worried about is some kind of Lucio Kiri or even Juno Kiri, like very aggressive comp that'll just try and run over their Lifeweaver BAP. Also, you've ruined my vocab. I said grow up to someone in work the other day. Grow up's one of my favorite ones. Grow up's good. Oh, Preds. Oh, shit. That's fair. I'm on it. It's alright. If it makes you guys feel better, you've also ruined my vocab. Yeah, last game of the day today. Last game of the day. Alright, Circuit Royale, Ramban. I mean, surely I'm surprised the Ducks. I mean, I guess they really want to force the type of tank they want. I'm surprised they wouldn't ban Hazard or something, but maybe the Ram would just make it too hard. Alright, let's see. Oh, they banned Ram so they could play Reinhardt. Well, let's see. GeeKay are rolling out on the defense, so their comp is real. It's the same comp they played against Team Liquid yesterday. Close Preds. When the gates open, when the gates open, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Oh, right. We'll see what DhillDucks stick here, as they know the problem that they face. GeeKay showed this off yesterday. Just about successfully. Has to be said, the GeeKay comp was much more effective on the defense. And DhillDucks, it's a BAP Lifeweaver mirror, but they've got the Rhine Farah Bastion. Oh, they're pedaling the Rhine over. They're going over the roofs. All the way over right now. Looking for a pin in. Doesn't find anything. Lands on top of a Hazard foe. Lethal's found 2 trades. He's killed both of the backline. What has happened? UV has jumped above Baz. He goes for a pin. He's swinging at nothing. And the surprise was there. The surprise was there. But unfazed with GeeKay. Sticking for Rhine. This time, Cass Bastion. Honestly, feel like a sim could mix this up quite a bit. What is Reddix? Oh, it's a slingshot! A slingshot on the Reinhardt. Did you see it? Pestle in the air, the slingshot onto the pin. Baz goes flying at him. Don't look twice. You might have mistaken that for TU in stage 1, but Baz was awfully low as he landed, and Ramon will get the kill. And GeeKay will clean up all the kills. All right, we've seen two creative attempts here from the DhillDucks. Feels like they're out of Lifeweaver ideas and will be going Lucio. But look, GeeKay are not out of ideas. It's a high noon on the high ground from Lethal. Do they know? A drop down. Wall off to try and block it. They pull Lethal out of this position. Wamona's killed Renex during all of it. And Lethal's immediately going to go into hiding and flanking in this left room again as well. Might just walk in. A flash Famba Hammer on the Bastion. Razor's going to rotate the opposite side. Instead, they're going to try and fight for room clearness hazard if they can. But UV's up there with a window. Just poking them back. They're going to get walled off, actually. Wants to peek it. Window comes out. Lamp as well. Double lamp is out. Downpour was thrown in. They're all locked up in there, but they're safe in the room. They live. They kill the Baptiste. EMP for Wimone nearly. But the tree comes through from Lethal. Lethal's playing around the tree. They kill him anyway. Now a Petal to get away. Admiral though in big trouble. Looking for the pin. Kuffer avoids that one. Wimone has the EMP. Drops the EMP. 2 kills for Wimone. Make it 3. He's cleaned that one up. The wall doesn't quite land where Kuffer wants it, but Frothy Philly trapped behind. And GeeKay stabilised once more. Now, DhillDucks have the ults though. Always a bit more of an ult comp, right? It's a Shatter, it's a Blizzard, it's some Bastion bombs to drop in on them. Even a late beat if they need it too. Kuffer is still behind them. Lethal on the Petal. Oh, PTK's just dead before Blizzard. They're coming to try and clear the high ground, but no speed for Baz, so he's coming slow. He goes for the Shatter. Who was there, Baz? Who was there? They have the Blizzard and the Bastion bombs. But they only have a minute left. Baz is going to go Diva. High noon from Lethal. Oh, wait, Kuffer steals the Petal. That's not for you, Kuffer. The lamp has been forced. Lethal's going to stand still. Bastion bombs coming in. Petal to avoid that damage. Blizzard coming out from PDK. Oh, Kuffer's locked in here. The downpour goes out. Does it? No, I don't think it lands. I think it's a downpour Jax. They killed UV as well. They force him back. DhillDucks have space. The closer we get to overtime, the better DhillDucks do, unless they have to fight a Turkish guy, in which case they'll lose 2 players in a 3v1. And unfortunately, they had to fight a Turkish guy. Lamp out for Baz to fly into, trying to avoid the D-Mech against his Sombra. Tracer, May, Lucio, they're trying to come back fast. They've got the window, but Wimone's got another EMP. Where is Wimone right now? Here he comes. The window is up. He's looking for the hit. He's going to get all of them. It's huge again from Wimone. Dealt with all of them. Lamp in to save him from that to ensure he doesn't get immediately traded. And this is going to be a full reset. Well, not even a full reset. It's going to be a full hold. Tree on point. And honestly, this might be bad for Fantasy. Because it's going to be quick, right? I mean, they did kill him a lot of times, right? I feel like Lethal got so many kills. But the problem is the attack might be over very quickly. What we do have to commend DhillDucks for, though. Creativity. Because they've seen... Like, Team Liquid struggled against this comp on defense. Team Liquid got full held as well. So... Need a creative solution. Go for a creative solution. Doesn't pay off, sure. But as we've talked about with a lot of our series today, these are tough games. These are like... We're not just in like, there's a favourite, there's an underdog. The gap is big, you know? So be creative. Have a little fun. Who knows what happens? Meanwhile, keep giving Wimone and Kuffer all the points, please. I mean, you were not wrong, Spider Slayer. You said he thinks Wimone's deathless. Admiral also so fortunate. How will attacker's advantage factor in here? It will be imperative. Surprised we haven't seen Razor go Reaper at some point. Admiral, can he play the piano? Oh, wait. Had to be a little in the first half. But he did alright. Widow out of spawn, but there's nobody to shoot at. Razor is on the Junkrat, a surprise Junkrat. Lethal. Still waiting for someone to peek. Here comes for Sigma. And where are they going? Is a one-way. Baz is in! Lethal's committed the entire time. 2 for Lethal. Baz was sent in on that speed ring. It was like a travelator. He was going to help but go forward. Razor's good for a trade, though. Junkrat counters Widow. Write that one down for later. Razor is going to keep occupying this room. And honestly, Junkrat's so good in this room. The only problem for Razor is all of his team is dead. And he's now stuck in this... Oh, no. Oh, no. A lot of damage from that wall. Razor tries to wait it out, but he will go down. PDK with a Widow swap will take the duel. Baz is back on the ball to get the touch in time. Baz is not getting the touch. Baz is on the backline. For point! Admiral is KSA now. Admiral gets traded at the end, but GeeKay push it in. This is... a terrible day for the points heads. Terrible day for the points heads. Do I even want to look at the numbers? Ramon's still got 7 actually. Doing the full hold and playing defense first probably helped. 4.5 for Kuffer, 3.5 for Lethal, 3 for Ollie. Admiral's death was actually after the buzzer, so 0 deaths for Admiral and Ramon. And 1 point for UV. Who's better right now according to Scrims? TM the best in the West. SSC is the best in the West? Do you have any evidence for your claim, Max? Best of West Ohio? How long do I need to watch for rewards? 8 hours, I'm up. What am up? 20 points from CJ Proof. Can you please install Matchmasters with my referral code and buy the in-game microtransaction? Wait, did I? Oh, I didn't tell you, Max. Max, I had a fucking... I just played more today as well. Just played more. I did like some wedding admin stuff and then there was like a couple of hours. So I was like, what if? And then just, you know, not a lot of energy to really focus on anything. Just trying to rest. And then I matched some Masters. Do you want to buy the MTX right now? Take it out of my uncoachable money. You treat the uncoachable money like a bottomless well. By which I mean you've used it twice. Sturavasa for the next map. No, don't know how it works. Only the broad strokes, right? A bunch of teams are going to go to Riyadh, play the last chance qualifier. One of them is going to win the tournament, and that team is going to go to the Esports World Cup proper. I have no idea how many teams are going, or even from what regions. We know worst case TM have qualified already through the ESL Saudi Challenge, but that's it. Yeah, I think it'll be a really fun tournament, the last chance qualifier. I think it'll be really fun. Why do we know about last chance qualifier? Because they haven't told us. See, because this is part of a bigger issue. Let me go on a mini rant here, okay? Because a lot of you guys ask me about things, you know? You're like, do you know this? Do you know that? Do you know this? Do you know that? What about this? How does this work? And it's all reasonable enough questions. But a lot of the time, I either don't know the answer, because like last chance qualifier, they just haven't fucking told anyone. Or, I do know the answer, but it's not my fucking place to say. It's on the orgs. It's on the orgs. And I think in some ways on the broadcast as well to have these conversations, you know? Max, I actually don't know that one. You know, like when people are asking me about like what's going on with Crispy, this is Gen G's job to let us know. And I think if anything, it's OWCS who should be asking them. You will never be Halo of Thoughts? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me, Tossnorm. I appreciate that greatly. Anyone... No, the problem isn't that I don't know DeBees. The problem is it's not my place to say these things. These questions should be asked to the coaches of the teams. Right? Like, think of any other sport or esport, right? Simple signs for phase. What happens next? What? Should we go talk to these phase guys? See how this move came together? What happens? Or there's a new tournament being announced. Should someone tell us what happens? You know? I feel like there's like a big gap in that. Thanks, Terlens. Appreciate your support. Any idea why Gladiators picks up Marv 1? Yeah, just to piss everyone off. But it's not all fabs for the footy either, because I'm not talking roster moves here. I'm just talking about news in general. Do you think Ruben Amorim doesn't have to explain his roster choices? His fucking comp choices or formation choices all the fucking time? He does, and rightly so. Need more of that. All right. Speaking of more of that, we're going to get more of the BAP and Lifeweaver. Sombra Cass again. It's Ball, Tracer, Sombra, Moira, Kiri. Now, this is actually the comp DhillDucks have had the most success with. It actually should be pretty good into the BAP Lifeweaver as well. So if there's a comp that can force GeeKay to swap, this would be it. This would be it. For now, trying to poke their way around, get themselves in. They want to surround GeeKay here, but Lethal, he's just going to take off Frothy Finny. He's hiding. He's letting the dive come in, and Lethal, he is so good at this style of Cass. Flanking, hiding, surprising people, high-nooing a 1 HP ball. He can do it all. Lethal is so good at this style, and with the grit, this has actually enabled this style of Cass so hard, because Lethal can take the piss with his positions, and then he just gets saved by a grit from Admiral from across the map. Now getting in position, Wimone and Kuff are hiding up here. PTK is going to try and clear that one, but Renix has been forced to fade. Healing Orb will help him out here. They force a bubble out of Kuffa as well. PTK trying really hard to clear this one. Kuffa will jump back, but now Wimone has EMP. They farm this one up outside, and eyes on Wimone. He's going to solo EMP for Tracer. It's what he loves to do. A TP in to try and finish it off. Wimone gets out on 3 HP. It's a C9. Lethal was killing everyone he might have possibly touched. And the EMP, good for a fight. Good for a cap. And GeeKay off to the races already. Well, they were pretty far through this race. We are on 3rd map. There we go. Little grip to help UV over the wall. There we go. Get to point a little bit faster. Set up. Pocketing. Lethal on the flank here. Lethal happy to take these duels. He's been good for it all day as well. Moving on to point. That's unlocking in 5 seconds here. DhillDucks have a lot of the ults to throw in. Pulse bomb attempt from PTK. Mines on point. There's a tree there, though. Admiral's going to tank one of the mines, but just flashbanged and finished off. Coalescence coming through, but just stay close to the tree and everything will be fine. Lethal has got another high noon. He's keeping tabs on this. He executes PTK at the end of it, and they just can't kill through the tree. That was 1, 2, 3 ults thrown at that by DhillDucks. UV did invest for window as well, but more of a throwaway ult. Now Kuffa's got a chance to go with this primal. Pressure onto Razor, who's getting very close to that EMP. This big opportunity for Ducks to get back into this one now with this EMP turn. Baz is 1 HP, so they need to heal up Baz before they go. Gets the rest of this EMP off Razor. Kuffa's going to jump in, actually. Cloak onto the high ground. Does he just EMP the monkey? EMP's the monkey. Tries to deny, but Wimone's there for the counter. Primal's going to come off from Kuffa. Wimone is maybe stuck in deep. He's on the run now as Kuffa's trying to hit the Primal. Forces for TP. Chase onto this Kiriko. Doesn't have the second TP, I think. No. Kuffa eventually needs every last swing in that Primal to finish the job, but puts the Philly down. Lethal's going to clean up on point. They deny the flip too. UV is fighting with this Tracer, but the pocket's coming through from the Lifeweaver. And just good for that one. Baz is going to come through. The petal! The petal actually means Admiral catches the slam, but UV's good for the pocket. And all just a little bit out of sync and messy from DhillDucks right now. They can get another touch, though. Their comp is real fast. They'll have a pulse bomb and a coalescence soon. Early pressure onto Baz, trying to make his life as hard as possible. Wimone has killed Razor. A window onto this ball as it comes through. UV's going to try and lamp himself out of this trouble. The supports have gone down. It's all lining up for UV. Life Grip's out of that one as well. Still able to use the window. UV good for the cleanup. Kuffa maybe going to take some of the damage from these mines to get a bit of extra ult charge. 2 rounds in the bag for GeeKay, and they are looking to finish this one swiftly. PDK is going to go Cass. Wouldn't be surprised if Baz I don't even know where he would go. I was about to say Hazard, but obviously it's banned, so I want to go Hazard. Yeah, don't know really. Maybe just stick for Bull. Obviously, the Cass and the Sombra, I know Lethal's on Trace now, but Cass and the Sombra is such a good anti-Bull comp, really. Lethal coming out on Tracer now as they match both. I mean, Lethal wasn't having a problem with the Cass, but, you know. Who am I to criticize someone putting Lethal on Tracer? Ramon's going to EMP early here. The Virus connects. Kufa lands just afterwards. Takes all the final blows. Baz is going to get manual hacks afterwards. He's going to try and preserve his life here. Chasing down the kills. And this one might be over swiftly. Ooh. Tries to hit the Virus from downtown. Kufa's actually going to get traded here. God damn it, Kufa. Coalescence now to chase it down. On the hunt for Baptiste is in a lot of trouble. But grip away to the other side of the map. He's out of there. Admiral and UV. They've kited it out. Redix tries to chase it, but he's out of Coalescence now. And UV's peeking his Moira. Lamp has to be used by UV. Redix can chase him here. Yeah, Redix is going to finish him off. There's the tree on the low ground. But Admiral's getting finished off. PDK is going to take over, finish both of those kills. And Kufa has jumped on point. He nearly has the primal. There's still a tree. He's going to primal. He's going to try and do it all himself, Kufa. It doesn't look like he's got the juggle onto the Cass. Can he finish it? Cass should have full pocket. Juggles away from the supports. Cass is 1 HP. Gets the Cass. Gets out alive. Again, takes the whole primal, but gets the job done. Thought the Cass would have got more pocket in that situation, but now Kufa is back, trying to flip point back in their favour. Coalescence and Mine's going to... Sorry, Kitsune Rush and Mine's going to come out now. Lethal's going to start flanking with Pulse Bomb. Kill on Admiral on point. Again, they're starting to connect with this backline a little bit more. Make UV's life hard. Hits a bit of a slam. More damage on. UV's going to hit the shift and actually kills Baz here. Kufa's coming back as well. And UV survives the damage orb, though. The damage orb finishes the job. Kufa is back on point. DhillDucks still in control, though. Virus now onto the Moira. Redix with the healing orb and gets for Suzu. Ramon's been one being forced out. Oh! Fade away dink. Frothy Philly gets Ramon before he goes around the corner. Can they deny the flip? Yeah, Baz is back. Baz is touching. DPS are going to be back soon as well. And DhillDucks have a real chance here at flipping this point. Or keeping holding this point. Flipping this cap, I should say. Suzu to save Baz. Frothy Philly has TP'd in. Still taking this right-hand side space. More pressure onto Baz. Ramon nearly has the EMP. Eyes on Ramon, bubble on point from Kufa. He has to get lamped out of that one, actually. Lethal's going to go for the Pulse Bomb. Misses it, though. Suzu. Make sure no damage goes through. Heining from PDK now to forceful point. Damage onto Kufa. He does fall. Ramon has the EMP if they want to clutch 4v5 here, GeeKay. Or do they play it safe? Ramon's on point, forcing point. He TP's out here, but he's just found by Redix. And yeah, the touch is going to get increasingly harder. They're just on the disengage now, GeeKay. They give up a point. Does the reverse sweep start here? Is Moira the answer? I guess so. If only someone had the vision to play Moira before this week. Unfortunately, no one's smart enough or handsome enough to do it. 4 ultimates coming up for GeeKay, including this EMP. DhillDucks have the ults to match. Actually, they're all coming back now to try and clear this one out. But Point's about to unlock ahead of them. Ramon's trying to get involved in this duel. Misjudge on where the recall was going to be, but Frothy Philly's died on point before Kitsune Rush, so Ramon's going to walk back, join this one. Kufa's going to drop the primal, looking for the Cass. Gets the Cass in the corner, should be good for that one. Now going to go back, contest for point. Can chase down the Moira here or no? Just going to group up, get the easy kill on the ball behind. And GeeKay should be good for the first flip. Just dying on point now if they can. Coalescence has actually come out from Redix. The EMP to counter that one out. I mean, I guess the Coalescence works. If it's going to force an EMP, then yeah, do it. Sure, why not? Ends up being a positive trade for DhillDucks fair. GeeKay still have the tree and the window to fight on point with. But the mines sitting here, Kitsune Rush, can be good ones to go through. Slam onto UV as well. Lots of pressure. Pocket from the Lifeweaver is good, though. Baz is going to be forced back. Now trying to overload for Tracer's side. Forces Lethal back towards the team. Baz is going to try and find a bit of position now for these mines. Goes for the mines, goes for the slam. UV getting pulled back into that, but gripped away. The lamp's fair as well. Kufa gets into the lamp. UV gets all the way out of there. High noon in main, but the tree is up from Admiral. PDK is going to clear point, but they're all hiding behind the tree, but it's not enough tree. Onto the petal. No escape for the back line of GeeKay. And the Bull Tracer starting to get it done a little bit here. DhillDucks back in control, holding on to this series. Kufa's going to die late as well. More time on the clock for the Ducks. No ults to speak of for GeeKay. And the cast tracer version seems to be the one they're finding success with. Makes Kufa's life a little bit harder and actually just doing good work on this backline too. PDK is going to shut down Lethal. All right, there we go. Hack's going to be cancelled as well. Ramon's going to get forced back here as well. Back to the team. Are they just going to wait for Lethal before they commit? Kufa's around top right now, but he's been forced to bubble on the low ground here. More pressure coming through. Kufa nearly has the primal, but his HP is so low. They found Ramon as well. Ramon's going to get forced all the way out. The virus buys enough time for him to escape. And Baz dies in main. Oh no, disaster. Big opening. PDK's in a lot of trouble. Kufa is walking forward with this primal. EMP is getting awfully close as well. Oh, they need something from this pulse bomb. Razor's recall has been forced though. Support ult's close for DhillDucks. They need more. The primal is out though. PDK getting taken for a ride. He's getting sent all the way back to spawn. Kufa's going to get that one as well. Get the mega. Support ults available very soon for Ducks. They might just need to use them to live right now. Coalescence comes through to force Kufa back. He has to back jump out of this. He's not really actually taking that much damage, so he'll back jump at his own leisure. Coalescence to keep walking forward. Kitsune has to fight on point, but they have to worry about this EMP. Eyes on Ramon. He's looking for the backline here. He can't see him. There's a high noon up. Everyone's peeking. Now would be a good time for the EMP. Kufa's going to jump on. He's 1 HP. There's a Kitsune rush. Kufa's executed by that. Baz dies on point. Someone else needs to juggle for touch. They're pushing into the tree. The pulse bomb, the grip, the lamp. He's so safe. He's never been safer in his life as when he had that pulse bomb on him. Lethal will live back onto the Kaz. The window from UV to try and finish it off. The touch is so difficult now. One more touch from Razor, but the window is keeping him pinned in. Razor's going to ping pong it one more time. It needs a miracle from the Ducks. Ramona will eventually finish the kill. Baz is back. Mine's on the point. They're trying to finish this one off. Baz is so low. That'll surely be the final kill. It goes over the line. GeeKay close out Siravasa. 3-over series. And the Ducks shut down once again. Yes, it's literally just gone 10 PM local time. Thanks, Ramon. You're pretty good at Sombra. Congrats on the win. Slam dunk week for GeeKay, actually. 3-2 over GeeKay. And then dominant over the Ducks. Sorry, 3-2 over Team Liquid, I meant to say. Kufa 6.5, Lethal 6, Ramon 6 there. 0.5 for Ollie, and a 7 for UV. Should we see the total numbers? Kufa with a 15, Ramon the top scorer, 18.5, 10.5 for Lethal, 9 for Admiral, 14.5 for UV. PDK ends up on the worst of it all with a minus 15.5. Frothy Fiddy gets under 20. I told you they'd be alright for it.
Fuck you, Chris.
Ah, thank you, AU, for the gift to Ramon. Hard to argue he didn't earn it. I'm actually really desperate for the toilet, so I'm presuming we might well get a GeeKay interview right now. So I'll leave you with the interview while I go to the toilet, and then we can do like a bit of a wrap up actually, because I guess we got plenty of time. I'll maybe do a bit of review of Fantasy. Kufa interview? All right. Hopefully I'm back in time. If not, I'm sure Kufa will keep you guys entertained.
For a quick chat after a dominant 3-0 victory against the DhillDucks. Kufa, congratulations, welcome to the show. Heading into this one, we were sure it's just going to be all vibes. What was your prep looking like against the DhillDucks? Did you expect them to come out with like a Baptiste Live Fever? Were there words on the street that they're trying this comp out as well, or did you just expect chaos and leaned into that?
We didn't really have much prep for them, to be honest. Like, I think our main focus was Team Liquid this weekend. But I heard that they were going to ban Live Fever on Circle Royale, but they didn't. So we just played our normal comp, I guess. Yeah.
That comp feels so annoying to play into on circuit. Like, we were all kind of shocked that DhillDucks were going to take you there, like we said on the broadcast, but like, we expected them to try something. They tried the Rhine. Like, obviously you're not going to say what breaks that comp in half, but how do you even play into that? Like, it just seems so impossible.
Yeah, I don't know. People have yet to figure out how to beat it. So we'll just keep playing until someone cracks it. But I mean, we can play like every comp, so if people learn how to beat that, we'll just play one of the other support duos that we play. So I don't think it's really an issue right now. We just have it as like a little back pocket thing, get some map wins, and then if it stops working, we just go back to what we played before. We're confident in everything. We can play like pretty much every comp, so I don't think it matters too much if that eventually fails, but I don't think it will. I think it's actually really strong. I really like that setup.
Yeah, GeeKay have been really versatile so far. You brought out a lot of different compositions, and I actually want to bring it back to the Winston, which we saw a lot of yesterday. Now, it feels like overall the region has kind of trended towards brawl-heavy compositions. You know, Risa, Juno Brig, Where Can. There's some Lucio Kiriko being played as well. But the fact you brought out like the Winston or something like Runa Sapi yesterday, I thought it was quite noteworthy, and I thought it was really impressive how you rotated, played the edges, stuff like that. I'm just curious about your thoughts on Winston in this kind of meta, and like what the game plan was yesterday actually. When he brought out the Winston. How do you think Winston fits into this meta?
I think Winston's death was like greatly exaggerated. Like people were saying it was like the death of Winston when Freya came out, but I think he's like one of the better heroes against Freya, and now with the Freya nerfs, it's like more manageable. But I think that it's definitely a strong point for us, and we've played it a lot. Orisa's kind of boring, and I think a lot of the Korean teams are kind of moving away from Orisa. Because it was mainly just like for Freya, like every tank sort of felt hard into Freya. And Orisa's like the one that just has like the most sustainability, can survive the most, and just is pretty broken. So like it was like a good band-aid fix, but I think we are showing that we can play more than that. I mean, that map on Runa Sapi, it was a little bit unfortunate. We had quite a few misplays. I think we should have on that map. Yesterday we played like pretty poorly, but I mean, it's regular season, doesn't really matter. Like playoffs is all that matters, so yeah, we'll just keep working.
That's right. Also, a win is a win, man. A win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get there in the end.
That's true.
Well, Kappa, you were quite frankly farming the opposition on the server, and that's why you are our player of the match for this one as well. So congratulations on that, and of course the overall dub. One last thought from you. Looking at week 6, you're going to face off against Nightmare. You guys are currently fighting for the crown in the region. How do you feel like you're stacking up against them in their current form and in your current form as well?
I think they're a pretty good team, but we're just better. Like, they definitely benefit a lot from Freya being really broken, and that's like their strong point, but I think she's like slowly falling out of things, and we're just like a stronger team on every comp. So yeah, I don't think it should be too much of an issue.
That's good. Well, we still hope for a 5-map banger series, even though obviously you hope to not make it close. But yeah, thank you so much, Kafa, for joining us. Wish you a wonderful week. We can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
I just missed it. Anything good? Was he giving the CX stare? Banger interview? Worth watching?
Like you're stacking rolls. Kafa, congratulations. Welcome to the show. Heading into this one, we were sure it's just going to be all vibes. What was your prep looking like against the DhillDucks? Did you expect them to come out with like a Baptiste Lifeweaver? Were there words on the street that they're trying this comp out as well? Or did you just expect chaos and leaned into that?
We didn't really have much prep for them, to be honest. Like, I think our main focus was Team Liquid this weekend, but I heard that they were going to ban Lifeweaver on Circle Royale, but they didn't, so we just played our normal comp, I guess. Yeah.
That comp feels so annoying to play into on circuit. Like, we were all kind of shocked that DhillDucks were going to take you there, like we said on the broadcast, but like, we expected them to try something. They tried the Rhine. Like, obviously, you're not going to say what breaks that comp in half, but
yes to playoffs, like, but probably not for esports. How
do you even play into that? Like, it just seems so impossible.
Yeah, I don't know. People have yet to figure out how to beat it, so we'll just keep playing until someone cracks it. But I mean, we can play like every comp, so if people learn how to beat that, we'll just play one of the other support duos that we play. So I don't think it's really an issue right now. We just have it as like a little back pocket thing, get some map wins, and then
no access to the data.
We just go back to what
we'll try,
before.
But hard to guarantee.
We can play like pretty much every comp, so I don't think it matters too much if that eventually fails, but I don't think it will. I think it's actually really strong. I really like that setup.
Yeah, GeeKay have been really versatile so far. You brought out a lot of different compositions, and I actually want to bring it back to the Winston, which we saw a lot of yesterday. Now, it feels like overall the region has kind of trended towards brawl-heavy compositions. You know, Risa, Juno Brig, Where Can.
You did miss a bit of Ryan DD.
Well. But the fact
it was ambitious.
Like Winston or something like Runa Sapi yesterday, I thought it was quite noteworthy.
But points for
it was
trying.
really impressive how you rotated.
Is it his mic on his head?
I'm just curious about your thoughts on Winston in this kind of meta and like what the game plan was yesterday actually when he brought out the Winston. How do you think Winston fits into this meta?
I think Winston's death was like greatly exaggerated. Like people were saying it was like the death of Winston when Freya came out, but I think he's like one of the better heroes against Freya, and now with the Freya nerfs, it's like more manageable. But I think that it's definitely a strong point for us, and we've played it a lot.
Moving apartments in 4 days.
I think a lot of the Korean teams are kind of moving away from Marissa.
Is it your mic on your head?
For Freya, like every tank sort of felt hard into Freya.
It's a crochet
sprout. Like the one that just has like the most sustainability, can survive the most, and just is pretty broken. So like it was like a good band-aid fix, but I think we are showing that we can play more than that. I mean that map on Runa Sapi, it was a little bit unfortunate. We had quite a few misplays. I think we should have on that map. Yesterday we played like pretty poorly, but I mean it's regular season, doesn't really matter. Like playoffs is all that matters, so yeah, we'll just keep working.
That's right. Also, a win is a win, man. A win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get there in the end.
That's true.
Well, Kappa, you were quite frankly farming the opposition on the server, and that's why you are our player of the match for this one as well. So congratulations on that, and of course the overall dub. One last thought from you. Looking at week 6, you're going to face off against Nightmare. You guys are currently fighting for the crown in the region. How do you feel like you're stacking up against them in their current form and in your current form?
I was just thinking Classic Luke as well.
I think they're a pretty good team, but we're just better. Like, they definitely benefit a lot from Freya being really broken, and that's like their strong point, but I think she's like slowly falling out of things, and we're just like a stronger team on every comp. So yeah, I don't think it should be too much of an issue.
That's good. Well, we still hope for a 5-map banger series, even though obviously you hope to not make it close. But yeah, thank you so much, Kaffa, for joining us. Wish you a wonderful week. We can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Better than Liquid on every comp. He's probably right. All right, should we do a fantasy check-in? Congrats as well, Kuffa. Expected win. Alright. Here he is, the big man. 20... Oh, wait. Is this updated yet? Maybe this isn't updated yet. Is this total score for the week? No, this is total score, total. Not yet. So we don't know. Where am I pre these last games? 400, how have I got down to 432? Kuffer and Wamon will fix that. I'm glad everyone's down, though. Draw 2 of the maps, go 7. Alright. Yeah, I've not got all my points yet. I'm going up, guys. Don't you worry, I'm going up. This is gonna go up. It's just the GeeKay DhillDucks game not there yet? That's alright. Soon. You have a Grapes factor? Bucks. Yeah, Grapes' score is on there, isn't it? Grapes' score is on there. We're really gonna have to kill Grapes next week, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Goes up by 34. Alright, that's gonna surely propel me back into the top couple of hundred. Who's at the top? Hunter up to 5th. Shit. He's got the Wamon points to come as well. And the UV points. Has everyone got the... Everyone's got the... Actually, no, yeah. Kiteki surely isn't going to hold top then, right? Ah, thank you, Eagles. Appreciate the 4 months. So yeah, so when I'm moaning UV, so Wylor probably going to take, 7.5 points behind, should take top. No more points to come for Kiteki. Also, only Wamone points here. Wamone points here. Wamone and UV points here. So Hunter might make top 3, right? Or 380. Or go up by 30. So actually might not overtake. Hunter might stay in 5th. I missed a week of double points. I think that's killed you for number 1. Yeah, have to rely on a slip up. Arthur's actually got no more points to come either, right? Yeah, so chance for an overtake here. Can Painkiller go up? No, Painkiller's got all these points. UV's dropped off a little bit, but we'll get a bit of a Wamone. Actually, a boost from himself and Wamone. Wheats has a UV boost only. You got fucked because Zero didn't play that one weekend? Shit. I mean, the problem is once you're at the top, one misstep can send you spiraling. Top 5 on the board with CJ is honestly deserving of a Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, they give Nobel Prizes for fantasy. I mean, CJ's actually really fine now, right? Because it's like a clear run of games. Easy games now. Guaranteed points. What's the... where are we? That's EMEA. What's the double next week? Oh, and you need... TM scored so badly in points, but they might be good for the double here. The TM double. No double in North America. GeeKay have Extinction. So the GeeKay players are probably fine for points as well. Nightmare are going to farm against DhillDucks as well. SSG, I mean, all of the top NA teams will just have easy games next week, right? So it should just be clean sweeps on this side. So I guess at EMEA, the bigger differentials. Alcacia have Peps. Should be good points for all the Ziad havers. Yeah, maybe TM's for swing factor. You think Sakura not an easy game? Get the cope out early, mate. You think Sakura, so like, basically this, right? Like, top 4 and then 5th. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. I'd agree with that. GeeKay can win the Extinction match. Look at they play Life of Mercy. Yeah, it does feel like Extinction have really nailed that Life Weaver Mercy counter. Geeked Up, Team Liquid, Nightmare, SSG. I don't know. I'd put GeeKay at the top. I'm 100% in. The other 3, it all feels really up there. Extinction top 5. Are we... Yeah, where is it? Is this this is fully updated, isn't it? This table. Yeah, an Extinction Supernova game is the relegation scrap, isn't it? When is that game? Saturday? Saturday after next? That's the relegation game. Team Liquid have like a decent double at the end as well. Honestly, Team Liquid assets might be quite reasonable. Yeah, I have no idea who the best teams in Face It Masters are or who's coming back up, really. Who are the top scorers? I think this is ignoring the double coming in. Kevster up there, Rocket, Jwoo, Painkiller, Kellen, Clear, Ziad, Ice. Ice only got 2 maps as well, right? TM would be good for doubles. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with TM, right? Because TM are the obvious team to pick, right? Everyone's talking about how strong they are right now. Expected. People are saying they're going to 3-0 VP. Definitely going to 3-0, well, perform a quick team. But who's going to be the point scorer? Who's the point scorer on TM? None of them? Look at these bloody... Can you guys see? Look at these bloody numbers. What's this bullshit? Total points. It's like Quartz and KSA are the highest. Maybe Psycho? But it feels like the NA assets are just going to be more value. Because Quartz is probably good, but he's also a premium asset. Yeah, no double in North America. So it's like, will the NA players score more over a single game which they smash versus TM over 2 games? You know, so it still feels like a Twisted Minds is like worth it. But how worth it? GeeKay have Extinction. What do I do? Can I do this? I need to kill Grape so badly. And then I've got like a premium support option. Put my knee down? What's wrong with the knee? I killed Kellex to get in simple. Yeah, the problem is I'm so desperate. I mean, I could just leave Kuffa right and trade both backliners. Let me reset. The problem is I won't free up too much money, right? So what have I got? 38 for supports. Maybe I get Luke. Luke and simple? When is website updated? I'm not sure. I don't know if Toby's around right now. Honestly, I actually don't know how it works behind the scenes. Like, are you not... Tell me this duo doesn't fill you with confidence. He's literally holding 2 thumbs up to let me know everything is going to be okay. The anti-points duo. Get Lep, did he see his King's Row? I'm not pressing submit yet, come on. Simple is not it. But who are... I mean, is it just Land... If Landon's just going to play BAP, is it Landon? He's playing Peps. Wait, what if I... Wait, not Rocket. Rocket's staying. What if I do a Landon switcheroo? And then how much do I have left? 17. What are my 17 options? Z, Lep, Renko, Yoham. I think Lep. I mean, Lep's price is surely going to go up, so I could just buy him quickly. Squid? I don't know. How much is Squid going to play? Hunter, how much is Squid going to play? Squid probably plays all 3 maps, right? Right? Right. The problem is, even when Squid does play, he only gets like 4.5 points or something as well. You know if the price is going to go up? I don't yet. Lep could go Mercy though. True. But that's why like trading Kufra and upgrading. I mean, what if Kellex comes back? And then Kufra becomes Ziad? Oh no, I can't, because I'm then just signing Al Qudsiya. Fuck's sake. I can't just sign the Al Qudsiya team. I could Painkiller though. I could do this. Only 80. Wait, the points are updated. Wait, let me just drop a refresh then. Oh, total score 28.5, 36.5. Yes, Will. Look at that. Oh, these are the two players I transferred in. The Gambit was almost worth it if Grapes didn't go. As if Grapes didn't go. -10. Grapes going -10 really. It didn't hurt. You had a 113 point week. I had a 92.5. Board check. Top 200. Oh fuck. The Gambit's not paid off. I'm getting beaten by Flack. Piss off. I mean, I know he's the master of roster construction. Come on. All right. Who's at the top? Wylaw on top. Unter into 4th. But there's a tier break here, you know. There's the 440s. That's a good line. There's the 440s. And then there's like the just over 400. There's 3 people that didn't have CJ for 3 weeks. You know what I think, Max? I think your loyalty to CJ is undercut a little bit by how much you blame him for your point total. It's like loyalty, but it's also all his fault. Everyone else has got overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, where's UV in 15? Painkiller down in 25th. It's where Wheats was around here. What's happened to Wheats? Down in 35th. Any other recognizable faces? Omari's in there. Badagol, Gubbin. Milan. Terra's 53rd. Oh. Terra Platypus can't stop winning. 121.5 week. Shit. I don't know whose fault it would be. While I go, you're 47th, are you? Oh, you broke the top 50? Not too bad. I'd just be blocking guys if you want points. Get someone else. Who's going to score the points on TM, though? Maybe it is Psycho. But do I really... Do I really kill one of Ramon or Rocket? Maybe I kill Rocket. Kill Rocket and just get Psycho. And then kill... The problem is I'm still stuck with a cheap backline. I really need to... Really needs to kill Kuffer as well, I feel like, because Kuffer is pricey. Just don't. What I need, KSA, is no matter what situation you find yourself in next week, don't put Psycho on Symmetra, because it ruins his stats. We need no Symmetra. We need to sacrifice it for a week. I'm kind of tempted just to do a backline trade, but it feels almost wasteful to because I think the Landon one is good. The Landon one I'm really happy with, so I could just could Alcad backline it up. What's the week 6 looking like? Al could see her play Genji. Should be money in the bank. Yeah, so then I could just even keep that backline potentially. And then maybe even lean into Team Liquid. What if I... Right, is this affordable? Whoa! Thank you, Walligug, for the 20. Thank you very much, buddy. Surely this 20 will also guarantee KSA won't be blocking and Psycho won't be on Sim as well. Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Top 50. See, you get top 50, riches come your way. Your disposable income goes through the roof. Thank you very much, Walligug. Greatly appreciated. Go sub to Walligug on YouTube. Wait, can I get to your YouTube channel through this? Go to channel.
This is Scribblenauts, a game about...
Wow, your YouTube's so big, Walligug. Wait. You mind if I nose around your other life? I'm getting ready to nose. But I feel like for 20 gifted, I gotta ask permission. No sweat? Alright. Yeah, so I clicked on his YouTube. Walligug has been a loyal follower for a while. Let's get zoom going on this. Why is his YouTube so much bigger than mine? Fuck. I must be the YouTuber all the famous people watch. Right? Alright, I'm a little bit out of my depth in terms of what I'm looking at here. Is it just like a general game? You beating like a variety of games? Oh, pardon me. And these thumbnails are all good, actually. Do you do your own thumbnails, or do you pay someone for them? You pay us like 5-ish months ago. All right, I might DM you afterwards, actually. Because these are all good, actually. And these videos must do so well, too, because these are like quite long videos. Maybe Walligug, I mean, honestly. No, I like it. The channel looks so clean, actually. 1 million? Fuck, he's got a he's got a 1 million view video. It's so fucking cool, actually. Mate, he's got more than that. Wait, let's go popular. Oh, shit. He's not just got a million view video. The million view video isn't even near the top. 3.9. Played 100% of Job Simulator. Sorry for the J word. Fuck. I'm playing the wrong game. I bought Forager because of you and I hated it. I mean, I feel like, do you get, not just to turn this into like an episode of Dragon's Den, but do you get like sponsorship opportunities where like new games want you to do a video and stuff? Is this for Forager 1? Sometimes, but I'd rather just play the games I want to play. I mean, well, that's the beauty of the success, right? Is you can take them if you want them, but you can also just do your own thing. Yeah, maybe Walagog should sponsor the stream. I mean, he did just give 20 gifted, so in many ways, he does sponsor the stream. Yeah. That's really cool. You do any of it live? Oh, yeah. Fuck. Oh, it's got the short game is good. Of course, the short game is good as well. Fuck. One day when I grow up, I'm going to be like Walagug. You'll coach me for free? Alright. I'm going to be away for the next couple of weeks, but expect a DM after that. I do appreciate it. He's going to forget in 3 days? No, I won't forget. If it's a benefit to me, I won't forget. But that's really cool. I'm literally subscribing. I'll put the link in chat as well if anyone else wants to subscribe. Let me save some of these as well. Hold on. I'm on my right to YouTube. Support a small YouTuber. I know, right? Need all the help I can get. Look at Alpho in here trying to steal Valor. That's cool though, Walagug. That's cool. And yeah, thanks again for the 20. But yeah, I'll definitely reach out because honestly, my YouTube game, I think we're in mid as fuck territory. And mid might even be on the generous side. Alright. Did I make any progress with my fantasy? Or did I just get complete? I got starstruck, didn't I? Fuck. I got starstruck and came to no good answers. Am I going to be in next weekend? No, so this is kind of it for a while. It's not over. It's not over, chat. But we're just going on break, okay? For a few weeks. A few weeks, and then we're back for playoffs. I promise you, it's not over. It's not over. It's just a break. Will you put a game? Where am I looking? Fantasy Talk? Let's have a goose. It's not, guys, I don't say it's over. I told you it was not over. Not right now, Gemini. Stop leaking my email, for fuck's sake. Alright, where am I looking? Oh, wait, here we go. Game week 1. Is this just... Alright, I see. Yes, this is just game week 2, right? Just game week 2. So, Sokoshima won game week 2. Yeah, game week 3. Cajor won it. Fuck, don't tell Chris. We'll set him off. We'll set him off again. See Cruzzy up here, actually. Look at that. 16th. Oh my... Wait. Oh my god. Look who is top of game week 4. Look who it is. I mean, it's a three-way tie, right? But it's actually the big 3. Look at the big 3. Fenor has snuck into this. The CJ anchor, the cement shoes have come off. Oh, everyone transferred out Landon, actually. There's a lot of Landon to UV moves here. Oh, you're right. I'm literally illiterate. I apologize, Max. I'm literally illiterate. It is just for big 2. Yeah. I've been live for it's been a long weekend, guys. I'm allowed to be a bit illiterate. It is just for big 2. Where was I? It's got everyone right. Let's give me a control F. Oh fuck! What? It's actually fucking Grapes' fault, isn't it? Well, I feel like, I mean, this happens in all fantasy, right? Feels like it's just going to make me resent players. Like next time I cast Grapes, I'm fucking just gonna bully him. It's not even his fault. It is his fault, you know. But, you know. 392 Wilder. Fuck. Sounds healthy to me. Wheat 691. Not so hot. Who else was around the top? Painkiller. Oh, Painkiller's going to be a bugger to find, isn't he? Was it underscore OW in his name? Oh, fuck. Yes, it's really hard to find Painkiller actually in this list. And there he is. 274. You were quite high, right, Hadouken King? Yeah, 20th? That's pretty good. Oh, a good ditch. A good ditch on Knife. You didn't press submit, so you had UV report instead of Rocket Landon. That's brutal. Yeah, all games are finished. I'm so bad at fantasy. This time, like last time, I wasn't that bad. I'm like Stephen Hawking trying to run a marathon. Wouldn't Stephen Hawking be really good at a marathon? You can't just forward, right? Steady pace. Well, you'd let him use the chair, no? Yeah, game's done for tonight. You wouldn't? That's why you guys are cruel and I'm kind. Once again, proven that I'm the nice guy and chat. Chat's just mean. Unbelievable. This is cool, though. I like this. We should have some version of this on the website, right? Maybe one day, if it gets big enough, we'll do like weekly prizes as well or something. This is for weekly fantasy score gala. As you can see, the smartest people this week were Hunter and Feanor. I know, right? Yeah, GeeKay had 2 matches this week and they won both of them. So big scores. Is it feasible to have an optimal competitor, like the best possible weekly score? Like what was essentially to figure out, working within budget and transfer rules, what was the maximum score you could have got with the power of hindsight, essentially? Yeah, I don't know how easy would that would be to work out, where you'd have to do like, if there's an algorithm, what you want is an algorithm to solve it, so you'd have to do the work. Yeah. I guess what I would like, I don't know if people who've played FPL will have seen this, but you get something that's like you go home. You get something on like FPL where it's like team of the week, you know? So you just get the best score in tank, the best score in DPS, and the best score in support or something. And it's not like budget relevant. I guess the sort of best plays kind of does this, you know? But like just like top 2 supports, top 2 DPS, top tank. And then we get team of the year. Yeah. Or what it does on fantasy as well normally is like, or like on the FPL, is you get, I think it's maybe normally in the email. I can just look up the website, but I think they normally send an email or something. Don't leak my email. Well, you have this, you know, like, so I can go to like the highest score this week or something, you know? And I can just go look at the person's team and how they scored. You know, so I can look at the last week of the season here and go like, oh, they triple captained Semenyo on the last day of the season. Fair play, I guess. Can we get a bench? Yeah, I don't know about a bench. I was thinking, the problem with a bench as well is, a bench is really rubbish. Let's say it's one person on the bench, right? One person bench doesn't work because of the different roles. So if you wanted to do a bench, you'd have to have a tank sub, a DPS sub, and a support sub. But that's like 8 players, right? And that seems crazy. So I think, obviously, we got time to figure it out. Nothing like that is gonna change until stage 3, you know? Because like, while it's running in live and there's prizes on the line, it's gonna be just, you know, same rules throughout to keep the integrity of the tournament and all that. But I think some of the things I'm most interested in, really, this end of stream stuff becomes like a fantasy powwow. But yeah, some like website changes, you know, just to like improvement of features and stuff. Like I think one thing. My favorite page on the fantasy website is it doesn't work. Oh, can I just get it? Let's see, FPL FDR image. Didn't need to type image. Okay, something like this. So there's obviously a lot more teams and a lot more weeks, right? But I think something like this would be such a useful tool, right? Where basically you just have your teams down this side, and then you have their fixtures down here. And you can maybe even color code it a bit in terms of like easy or hard fixtures, you know, and then you can see who has a double or something. And this makes planning out for like multiple weeks in advance way easier. So I think that's one I'm this is like a more a quality of life feature than functional, but that's one I'm like probably most interested in terms of this. Stuff like a team of the week and like all of that would be quite nice as well. In terms of functionality, I think top of the list would be a captain, but figuring out exactly how strong the captain should be. Change the scoring system to be a little bit kinder. Maybe looking to see how consistent other stats are, if it's worth factoring in assists or anything like that, or if we should basically do appearance points. Yeah, it had a captain last year, but it felt broken, the captain. So it was basically like it almost didn't matter if you just picked the right player and made them captain. All of your other choices were irrelevant almost. To be fair, even FPL, the Premier League, the football one, I think it has that. But because the other problem with chips is so like for perspective, it's a 38-week season, and the number of chips you get, I think, is it 4 chips you get? Oh, it won't show me now, actually, I don't think. Because the season's like over. But you get like 4 chips for 38 weeks. So if we're going to do chips, they have to be quite... We can only do like 1, maybe 2. What about alternative ways to play? 90 budget, playing for last, limited to 1 of each sub. Could all be interesting. Yeah, because the version I keep using FPL because it's the one I use, so it's like my biggest point of reference. I did fix. Wait, do you want to? If anyone actually plays FPL, do you want to see my disaster? 1, forgot to use triple captain, so I had to use it on the last week. Do you know who I triple captained? Fucking Bukayo Saka, who comes on for 27 minutes. So, you know, it can happen. It literally did. You know. Also, look at this. Cucurella on the bench, 8 points, right? Fuck's sake. Do you want to see the week before? Cucurella on the bench, 15 points. Fuck's sake. Why don't I just buy into Cucurella? I signed him. Oh. Fuck. No, never used to do it in footballs. Well, when it was in newspapers, rather. What rank did I end on? Something deeply unimpressive. 7.5 million. I mean, it's out of 11.5 million, right? It's out of 11.5 million, but this has been a pretty atrocious run. I think even I was like 20th or something in the uncoachable league. 19th. Yeah. I mean, I still beat people, but it's not good. It's really not good. Low-key captain would work if you had a playtime points, just 1 point or something per minute of the match they played. I was thinking about something like because I feel like that might be too much, but I feel like something like every map you play, you get a point. Because then that also sort of punishes people for like that makes like players who share playtime like kind of high risk. Over support, you could do something like defense in American Fantasy. Yeah, but how would you score on points, though? I don't know if, like, the actual answer is that the likelihood to score point difference, because I reckon no matter how we change the scoring, we're gonna run into the same problem, or maybe not even a problem, but the same phenomenon. That's not the right word either. Is going to be true where flex support is going to outscore main support. So then that should actually just be reflected in the prices a little bit more, I think, you know? And then your choices, if you want to have a cheaper main support to get a better DPS or a more expensive tank or whatever, that's kind of a play. Versus if you want to get two flex supports who are going to score you more points, but they cost more. And that actually, the way to solve it is price, which is kind of what we've done already. Yeah, I think the because I don't know what it feels different. I don't know if Toby, like, if I look at, wait, Toby sent me an example. Where is it? Did he DM me? Where is it? Maybe he DM'd me. Because we ran fantasy last year, right? Where did he send it? Did he send it in admin? Scrolling. Oh, here we go. So this is an example of the top scorers from a previous year, okay? And if you look at all these scores, this all feels like a little bit more... This feels closer to what I want the numbers to be like, right? Like, pop-off week, you get 42 points. You know, everyone can still score big points, right? We got fucking Admiral scoring big here, Astro scoring big. A couple of flex supports scoring big as well, you know? And this all feels relatively even. Right? Yeah, you have a few players who can have crazy weeks, and that's fine, right? If you have a crazy week, you have a crazy week. But there's opportunities for all roles to kind of pop off, you know? Like, maybe there's, like, not as high on some. Same scoring. Which is the bit that, like... This is the bit that surprised me so much. This is the bit that surprised me, right? Because it's the same... We didn't change the scoring system. We were expecting it to be pretty plug and play. It would have been like... Is this like stage 2 or something, maybe? So I don't know what meta... Was it like... I can't remember. I remember having this conversation with Toby. I feel like... I think we had this conversation last week about what the meta was, but I think it was maybe just like RAM or something. So it just feels like there's more trading now in all these fights. Everything's a bit dogfightier with these type of... With like Orisa Hazard, these type of things. No, it was... I'm pretty sure it was before Malga, because I'm pretty sure this was pre-Dallas. Yeah, I think that sounds about right, Floro. Like, what the nice thing is going to be is we'll get all the data from Stage 2, and we can use that. We can maybe do like a more robust test of scoring systems than we did this time around. Yeah, I can't remember the exact timeline of when it's a screenshot is from, to be fair, but it was sometime around there. But I feel like in terms of, you know, like, these numbers feel better for where I want the scale to be. Yeah, 100% negatives were way less frequent as well. So I was pretty surprised. I was pretty surprised that people were going so fucking negative when we started doing it. So we'll tweak it. We'll tweak it, but all problems for the future. For now, though, I appreciate everyone staying around and having the chat. But for now, though, I think it might be time to go get married. I think it might be time. So, schedule-wise, thank you, everyone. Schedule-wise, what's going to happen is I'm basically just going to be MIA for like 3 weeks. And then I'll be back. It will be, I think, when's the first playoff game? Oh, it's not even giving me the bracket yet. All right. I've got the bracket here, though. Because I think Korea starts on Friday, and then it's Saturday and Sunday only. So I think here, June the 20th, I'm back. So I think I like land back on the Thursday, then I'm back this Friday. So maybe I'll be a bit tired for that. And I'll probably be a bit out of the loop Overwatch-wise. Because I don't know how much Overwatch they watch in Greece. I don't know if it'll be on at the bar. Greece for the honeymoon, yeah. So all-inclusive, should be looking forward to it. Never done an all-inclusive thing before as well, but I like food. I like drinking. So I reckon it's I reckon it's okay. Where was it? I've forgotten it. We changed it a couple of times. Ilios, yeah, no. I forget. My fiance did most of the sorting out because a girl we used to work with is a travel agent, so she just like tapped her up for the hookup. And then I was just like, yeah, anyway's good. Free food. Well, not free food, but included food, included drink. Just put me on a plane. So, you're going to Slovenia, Croatia? Yeah, I went to a friend's wedding in Croatia. Croatia's really beautiful. We were mostly around Old Town, but it was all super cool city. So yeah, back on this, and then we'll be back in the stream. We're obviously going to be playing a lot of catch-up. It's a bit of an anti-timing, you know, because obviously then afterwards I'm going to be... We're going to hit playoffs, then we're going to hit a bit of a break between that and Last Chance Qualifier and that. So we'll try and do a bit of catch-up and all of that, you know? Get us the emote, Wilder! They have the undesirables emote because they paid 20,000 channel points to add it. Can recommend Plakias, western coast of Crete. Okay, yeah, I think we're near Crete. Will I post any honeymoon pics? Probably not. In general, I think there's not going to be a lot of photos from the wedding that I'm going to share on stream. But Chrissy and like some of Chrissy, Max will be there. Jamie and Poker will be there. So I'll share those photos. And maybe just I can show photos of like the venue and stuff. You know, like my fiance doesn't want to be like really on camera at all, like as in this camera. But pictures of like me, Chris, Hunter, Poco, and Jamie, I think are all really fair game. And then obviously we'll get photos of like the venue and stuff. So I'm happy to share all of that, you know, in terms of like here's what it was, here's what happened. But obviously gonna respect my family and friends' privacy as well. But yeah, so I better go sort that out, I guess. Less than a week away now. And then yeah, I'll be back. So can I sing this? No. It's going to be DMCA'd as well, isn't it? Outro music free, no copyright. What is it? What's it from? Allier? What's Allier? What is it? This guy? And I see Fortnite videos. Use that as his YouTube outro for ages. Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is. No disrespect. Fuck's sake. That one will get me DMCA'd. So trusting of you guys. Game's gone. Game is gone. It kind of made the song iconic as an outro for things people would use to meme. Oh, okay. All right. I think I've caught up on the Zuma humor. All right. I should find someone to raid as well, shouldn't I? Who's on? Who's on? Anyone from SSG potentially? Rack. I presume Tomathan's just finishing. Fly's playing Elden Ring. Is PGE on? I just not see him. Have I got PGE blindness? Kuffer's going live? Fuck's sake.
https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=uctrimuxes 0 and pp=0 5 users.
Even Brian gave up. Kuffer's gone live. We can do Kuffer. All right. I feel like for 100 bits, I have to click on it. What is it? It's the national anthem of China. Okay. We'll do the other one. All right. All right. Appreciate it, though. I appreciate all the support this weekend. I appreciate I am going to be the one leaving you in the lurch to get married. But I'll be back. And in my head, I'll come back refreshed and ready to go and kick it up a notch. So thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy the few weeks away. I know Unter's going to still be streaming Korea. And I'm sure like Apply and Rack and people will be around as well. So you can find a temporary home away. In the meantime, I'll send you over to Kuffer. Good night, everyone. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Have a good few weeks. Enjoy the Overwatch while it's gone. And I'll see everyone for playoffs.